What's up guys? So first off, can we just appreciate Namielle's gear for a second? I like how the alpha set is all like, meanwhile the beta set is like. So Namielle's fight is super cool. I love this Elder Dragon. It's got command of water, electricity, and many of its weapons are really solid too. But right now, I want to talk about that armor. Now at first glance, the armor isn't the most impressive set in the game. It's got Constitution, Stamina Surge, Tool Specialist, Blight Resistance, and Maximum Might, and the levels depending on whether you're going with the Alpha or Beta. And there really isn't too much offensive going on here. The Constitution and Stamina Surge do help the uptime of Maximum Might, but aside from that, these are rather just some nice quality of life skills to have. Tool Specialist is nice, and Blight Resistance is pretty nice right now in Iceborne. But the true rare gem here is the set bonus, Namielle Divinity. I think this set bonus, if used correctly, and in conjunction with some other skills, can be very powerful. So looking at the description here, it says if we continually attack a monster, we'll activate free element and ammo up the level depending on which tier of the set bonus we have. But then it says it'll also increase elemental damage. The free element is really cool since you can take it with a weapon that has the element sealed and then power it up even more. An extra element is always nice. But it wasn't until I saw how much elemental damage you get that I realized how strong this set could be. Now its activation kinda reminds me of Repeat Offender in GU, but not quite the same, since Repeat Offender starts stacking as soon as you start attacking. Element Acceleration doesn't work that way. Rather, as you attack, you start to ramp it up, and once you've done enough attacks, then it activates. For this example, I'm going to be using the Glavinus Charge Blade. It's not the strongest fire CB in the game, but I just love how it looks. Now check this out. With the 2-set bonus, I go from 390 to 450. That's 60 more fire. Yes! But with the 4-set bonus, I go from 390 to 540. That's 150 more fire. Yes! Now I used to think it was a percentage increase because the increase was just so big, but it really is just if you have the 2-set bonus, you get 60 more, and if you have the 4-set bonus, you get 150. And that is a lot of elemental damage. And depending on which weapon you're using, it's pretty easy to ramp up. I don't think any weapon is really going to have a hard time activating this skill. Now it is worth mentioning that unlike Repeat Offender, you can't keep it up indefinitely. No matter how much you're attacking, there's going to be a period where the skill deactivates and you have to reactivate it again. But it takes a good amount of time for the skill to decay. You cannot attack for a while before it starts blinking, which makes me think that once you activate it, it stays on for a fixed amount of time. That being said, I found that it's pretty easy to have active for most of a hunt. And it's also a cool little thing that you can actually activate it on dead bodies. So if you're in a multi-monster quest, you can stack it up and then head to the next monster. It's already crazy that it gives this much elemental damage. But as I mentioned before, elemental is really strong right now thanks to the buffs it got. Now this is all sounding great and all, but there is a little bit of a catch. The Namielle set is not very flexible. If you just want to work with the 2-set bonus, then you have a few more options here, but if you want that 4-set bonus, you're not going to have a lot of wiggle room to get the other skills you want. Now that being said, you might not always need the 4-set bonus. Reminder that elemental damage has a cap, and depending on how much elemental damage you're stacking, the 4-set bonus might make you reach that cap and then you're wasting points. Or vice versa, if you have the 4-set bonus, you might not have to gem in as much of whatever elemental damage you want, because the 4-set bonus will get you high enough. Further down the line, it might be more optimal to only use the 2-set bonus, so that way you can fit more skills. It'll all come down to what weapon you're using, what charm you have, and what decorations you have, so that way you can activate whatever set bonus level you want, but also get the other skills you want too. So there you have it guys. I don't know if this set bonus will end up being, meta or the most powerful thing in the game, but it's definitely strong in its own right, and it's very fun to use. Like if you're able to fit this on your set and take it against a monster that's really weak to whatever element you're using, you're gonna do a lot of damage. And even though there's some solid elemental weapons in the game already, I can imagine that this skill could be even stronger if we get Master Rank Cove and QR weapons back. Well, they already showed Master Rank Cove, but if we get QR weapons back, it's gonna be really good. Alrighty guys, that's it. Check out this set, let me know what you think. It's definitely a lot of fun. If you're looking for people to hunt with, check out my Discord in the description. It's been popping lately. Check me out on Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Happy hunting.